I'm David Rowe, and I was commissioned to design and paint all the background rooms for Knightmare. I called on one of the software companies I did design work for, and the lady there said they'd had an inquiry after me from Tim Child in Norwich, Anglia TV. They were interested in somebody who could do airbrushed backgrounds for their TV show. And so I shot straight over to Norwich with my folder and got the gig. I approached it with some trepidation, I guess, but I just flew at it with just summoning up all the enthusiasm I could muster, which wasn't difficult. It was such an exciting project. I would set the alarm for 6 in the morning and work round the clock till 2 a.m. and I would have to get a painting done and the original, the drawing for the next room with the first mask on, ready to start at 6 the next morning. I did that without stopping really for 3 weeks, which was exhausting, but it was like being plugged into the mains. Well, the first one that I saw was the Lilith room with the serpent's head. And I must say that when I saw the character walk in below the camera from the front, casting shadows on my painting in perspective, I was absolutely gobsmacked. I just couldn't believe it could look that real, that the painting had become an environment, a room. They weren't taken up, most of these off-piste ideas that I had, but I couldn't stop. I just had to follow everything down every avenue. And yeah, to see them again was quite interesting. And I've been actually developing some of them. I basically started off just by sketching out how it should look. I got photographic references, went to cemeteries, statues, that sort of thing, photographed those. And sketched it out and did a colour rough so that I could work out really the balance of light, shade and so on. And the two characters in the weather room, there was a maiden and a knight who became a monk, funnily. I don't know why. And the dungeoneer had to persuade one of them, or by answering questions, to actually move and liberate the exit so that they could get out. I researched the actual peloton. I used images of a stag and images of an eagle, and then I just started sketching and drawing with that as a reference point and built it up. It was a struggle. These things are always a fight anyway. It goes wrong ways and you just have to keep steering and imagining, and that's the fun of it. Yeah, that was inspired really by the wall monster room in the first series, but I just love the idea of an avenue of these wall monsters who actually turn, and you come in and they're chattering and nattering to each other and arguing and bickering, and you have to go along and calm them down and get them to offer you questions that you can answer correctly, let's hope. I was given a brief by Tim to do a dragon that would act, his snout would act as a causeway between the entrance on one side and the exit on the other. And I decided, in my wisdom, to offer a different version, which was quite loudly turned down by a response in fax, all written in capital letters, saying, just get on with what we've asked you to do. I thought I was dungeoned out, really. I think I must have done about 48 all told in the end. But I think I could do another 48, actually.
You had an idea about it being a weather room with dramatic sky.
Did I?